Welcome, what is up? Thank you for tuning back into the Chaos Lair. Of course, I'm Chris Chaos here with the 411 for Smackdown live on the 12th day of December 2017, Cincinnati, Ohio. By the way, update from last night, the tree looks a little better. I still don't have a topper. If anybody wants to send the Chaos a topper for his Christmas tree, because I don't have one. I have like this old school frosty look. I don't like that thing. And this thing right here, like I love the star, but I had this when I had a huge tree. And this thing kind of weighs more than that whole tree does. So, in any event. So that's where we're at. Phase 2, is complete. Phase 3, I'm going to string up some more lights around in here just to make it more Christmassy. We'll see how that goes. On to Smackdown, because nobody cares about my decorating skills. The Yep movement. Very funny. The t-shirt, by the way, to me looked like it makes me think of them making this shirt years ago as like a prototype of, well, we did yes and we did no. I wonder if we could do yep. Like, well, just kind of, oh, yeah, let's just, yep. Like, it would just be funny if it come out in a couple of days that was actually the prototype for the next t-shirt that he was going to have. But then he just, because he went yes, no, and then eventually just back to yes. So we'll see how that, see if that comes to fruition. And if it does, you heard it here first, or maybe second or third, I don't know. But I said it, I ain't heard nobody else say it yet. So there you go. Ruby Riott, what is up with WWE and having to add letters when you don't need them? Like, why does she have two T's on her? I still don't get it. Anyway, I like the match with her and Charlotte. I like the pairing. I wish that it would have been longer. It's SmackDown, you just don't have the time. You just don't have the time to really tell a really good story, especially when you have 5 matches. I mean, the Bludgeon Brothers match didn't last very long, but still. You get a DQ. Charlotte gets attacked by Natalya, so common sense would tell me, and should tell all of you, that Charlotte was the winner of the match, the official winner, even though it wasn't announced. And so then we have an attack, and the Riot Squad's going to take out Charlotte like they did Naomi, and then Naomi comes out, blah, 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 blah. It's good. It's good build for Sunday. I always say it could be better, but then, as always, it could be a lot worse. I like with Natalya jumping Charlotte because they're the two that this actually means something with, and these are the two that's actually going to wrestle on Sunday for the title. So we move on. Dolph Ziggler and Baron Corbin ends up having very short time of a match. Bobby Roode, who was on commentary, does the same thing that Natalya just did. If you're going to do the same thing, why do it back to back? That's my problem. Bobby Roode comes in, he attacks Dolph Ziggler, hits him with the DDT, the glorious DDT, excuse me. So, by definition, Dolph wins the match, but then he does the same to Baron Corbin. To me, I don't have a big problem with them doing pretty much the same thing that they did last week because it ties all in, but I don't like how Natalya was on commentary and then she got involved, and then Bobby Roode was on commentary and then he gets involved. Later on, you get the New Day on commentary, and I'm just thinking, oh, well, this is a setup. They're going to do it again, which I would have really ragged on. Speaking of the New Day, go to Xavier Woods' Facebook page. There's a pretty good video that he posted on his Facebook page that you all should see. Shout out Xavier. The Bludgeon Brothers, Colin Delaney, a name from the past. Holy crap! I kind of popped when I heard it. This other guy he was with, we'll just call him Jobber, screamed like a little girl when he took the powerbomb, which was funny. And Colin sold his ass off for Harper and Rowan. And I love, by the way, I haven't went into detail about how I really feel about the repackaging of those guys. But I love how, and this proves that the repackaging process works when you commit to it. Vignettes that they're still playing, by the way, which I love. Entrance, attire, which is very key for a tag team. Tag teams, like official tag teams, need to have matching attire. I'll go down that road another time. But it's true. And the aggression and the way that they're booking them and building, like, they're taking the proper steps. I want to see the Bludgeon Brothers take the tag titles from the New Day, which I hope that they don't lose this Sunday. We'll see. It could end up being Gable and Benjamin. That's kind of where I'm leaning to right now. Speaking of those guys, great promos by everyone involved. The New Day's promo was good. Gable and Benjamin was better. And I surprisingly say that, but it was really nice to see. Rusev and Aiden English beat the Usos. New Day again on commentary. I'm glad that there was an actual winner of this match. Like there needed to be an action, and no shenanigans, none at all. And I love it. It's what needed to happen. I'm glad they did that. Daniel Bryan makes himself the second guest referee, which at the time we don't know. You know, you just think, well, maybe he'll be on the outside. No. He is going to be on the inside with Shane. So you got Shane and Daniel, two referees for this Sunday, and they're both in the ring. It's never happened before. I know it's happened. I remember saying it has happened. I just don't remember where. I don't remember. I know that ECW there was a match, but it was like two matches within a match, so there were two referees. And I want to think that WWE did this as well, but I can't place it. I'll get back to you. On Friday, I plan on doing my predictions and thoughts and whatever videos for Sunday. I'll try to have an answer by then. The Shinsuke Nakamura versus Kevin Owens match, really good match. Because of how it was placed, it wasn't meant to be like the greatest match in the world, because that's not what this is for. We don't have the time on SmackDown to tell that story, even though they did the promo or the interview with Renee before the match with Shinsuke and Randy, and then did it after with KO and Sami. So they could have cut that and added more time to the match, but really you're only adding like a minute 20 seconds maybe at the max. So yeah, I can't throw a flag on the time. The time was good on the match. And then Daniel Bryan, after the referee gets knocked down, puts the referee shirt on, slides in the ring. And I love how, and I think Byron went way too far on it, but I love how Byron brought up and really tried to drive home the fact, probably again too much, that Daniel did not make the effort, he was in no rush when he put the shirt on to slide in the ring and make the count for Shinsuke. Like, he paused and he thought about it for a second before he slid in. Kevin Owens hits that pop-up powerbomb, and Daniel Bryan is right there in position 1, 2, 3 to give Kevin Owens the win. So Sunday, it got a lot more interesting, as it were. So I can't wait to see it. What sucks for me is I have a Christmas party to go to on Sunday. It's a work thing. Son of a bitch. It would be on Sunday, wouldn't it? And I don't know when I don't know when it is. I just know I got to drive 200 miles, or it feels like it, to go down there. And we'll see if I may not be live tweeting, but I will have a reaction after the fact brought up here on YouTube, as always. So until probably tomorrow, I'll probably do an NXT thing since it's on TV. I'm really probably going to want to talk about what they did and how they did it. Same with Tribute to the Troops. And then Friday, thoughts, predictions, Clash of Champions. So, until then, deuces. Chaos is out.